And we are back in the dungeon with the last 2 initiative tokens for Zeke and Mahaliak. And I had to say, I really enjoyed playing that Legacy Combat mode. And I hope you guys enjoyed it too. And, pick whatever one you want to use. So here we are, last chamber, and let's get some movement going. Of course, Zeke will be up with initiative token 5. And, I'm thinking I'd like to open up that treasure chest, but I don't know if it's going to hinder us from getting in this chamber because I really want to wrap this quest up. So let's see what kind of movement we get. Base movement of 2, 4, and so chamber door opens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. With my luck, you know what? We're going to do it. What the hey? We're going to open up this treasure chest. Really living dangerously. Okay, let's get the treasure chest deck. I just didn't want anything to... I just didn't want to do anything that'll mess up, what we're trying to accomplish, and this could really mess it up. So, really, honestly, even as the creator, I don't know what this game is going to do next, and I love that about it. Completely unpredictable, sort of unpredictable, with this kind of stuff. Okay, let's roll the die. We're going to go 5 cards down. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. This better be good. So Zeke comes up to the chest. He opens it and... oh, wow. Yeah, that was worth it, all right. You raise the lid of the chest to discover a piece of rare loot. Flip over the cards in the loot deck and take the first rare piece of gear you find, then reshuffle the loot deck. How do you like that? That was very... So we're going to get a pair of blue, or we're going to get where Zeke is, he's going to get a piece of rare gear. So this is how that works. Let me get the loot deck. So basically we're just going to flip the cards over. The first blue rare piece of gear, that's what he found. And then we're just going to reshuffle it. I just want you to see it. There's no funny business. Because remember, there's fabled gear in there. Okay? So put that there. Again, I hope you guys are enjoying this Solo Crusader playthrough. I am having an awesome time, as you can probably tell. So let's start flipping over. Oh. Here you go. Actually, you're going to probably see some cool loot. That is another piece of junk loot. Helmet and skull. So, junk loot. It's awesome. Adds to the flavor of the game. Okay, so keep flipping. Remember, we're looking for a piece of blue. That's what Zeke found. And, another piece of junk loot. Oh, wow, look at that Ring of Eternal Solitude. That's orange. That's legendary. We're looking for blue. Half a sword. You're seeing a lot of junk loot. Oh, green. Ring of Inner Peace. You need blue. Common. That's white. That's uncommon green. Old playing cards from the House of Chance. Junk loot. I assure you this deck was shuffled. Purple. Epic. That's a nice one. Pendant of the Angels. See, check it out. Like pendants. Take a look at that. Epic. Tier 3. +4 to range. +4 to spiritual. Necklaces are very good in the game. And old hat. Junk loot. Ring of Shadows, that's purple. Where's all the blue at? Grips of the Shadow Realm. You're seeing a lot of loot though. That's legendary, orange. Oh, Axe of the Black Angel, there's that again. Nope, Ruby Stone Ring. There has to be some rare coming up. Shabby Pillow. Junk. Staff of Destroyed Worlds. Hey, I'm glad this is happening because you can see some of the loot in the game. Oh, here we go. Okay, Ring of the Stars. That's blue, of course. +3 to ranged. Oh, and +1 to hide, so that has a bonus. So there you go. That's what Zeke found. This is good for either one of them. Very cool. All right, I'm going to, let me shuffle this deck. Let me clear all this up, and then we'll get back to his getting into the chamber. Be right back. Okay, that was fun. I'm glad that came up. You got to see some cool loot in the game and some junk. Okay, so his second action, he's right here, and he's definitely be able to get into the chamber base. Movement 2 plus a 3. 1, 2, 3. Doors open automatically. He goes in. Gonna declare a rally call. Zeke is going to pay the 1 essence. And I hope you guys are getting the game from this. I know I've been talking, who was it? I was talking to a few people, and they said, after watching this game, I can kind of see how, it's just when I get it, I can start playing it good, because that's what I want. You guys just know how to play this. And I hopefully this play series is doing a great job of that. So Maheliak will answer the call, and I hope he has enough movement to get there. So that's 6. His initiative token 6. Rally call. Roll movement. 1, 2, 3, 4. He should be fine. Let's see. And it's kind of a weird roll because it hit the crack of this table right here, but 2 and 2. 1, 2, 3. And the inches here at 4, but we're going to pay that 1 essence. So we're going to get in here and take care of this. That is dangerously close. Because remember, when they run out of essence, it's going to go to their health. Okay, so we paid that. We're going to go in. Remember, door shuts. Real quick, because of Guardians in the dungeon, Guardians don't know heroes are in a chamber, so we're going to get into hiding from a Guardian if you're being tracked. But just know a Guardian can come right past here on that orange patrol route, and they'll never know the heroes are in there. So that's a good thing to point out to you. Let's reveal the spawning of the monster, and it is going to be to our surprise, the heroes went in all ready to battle. Nope, it was an empty chamber. Guys, guess what? Our side quest is done. We did it. Where's our... Here it is. So, completed. Right here, Chambers of the Corrupt. Now let me explain something about, since this quest is done, Chambers of the Corrupt, so we're going to get 300 gold, that's 7 life force. You can take the life force right now, okay, because it's completed. That's, it's life force. It's kind of invisible, so to speak. However, that is a physical reward. Albus can go right back to the village, collect your 300, and it's all good. So I'm going to grab the 7 life force, and we have completed this. Let's go over to our quest table and turn that token over. Okay, and we're back here at the village, at the Dungeon UI board, at the quest tables. Level 1 quest table. We, of course, just completed the Chambers of the Corrupt. That was a side quest. We're going to close the book. We've cleared it. So all we have to do is get to that Ancient Depths area with the onyx key to unlock those red bases for those chamber doors. Get the wine bottles. We're home free. Kill the Guardians. 1 Guardian is in the dungeon. Kill 2 Guardians. That's our quota. Elder Globe turns green. That signifies there's purity in the dungeon for the moment, and we're going to go to Celebration Day. So we're getting there. Okay, next, on to the monster phase to wrap up the turn. Okay, and remember, if you're using the new minion movement speed track, we're going to roll in that at the top of the monster phase. We're going to see, we're using the universal method. So we're going to see how fast these minions are going to be moving. This does not affect Guardians. 4, okay, so we're going to put on 4. So that's like they're going to be they're kind of aggressive tonight in the dungeon. So they're going to be moving kind of fast. They're going to be using a D8 to generate their movement, of course, along with their base movement. Okay, I'm going to grab the D8 and let's head over to the monster area. Okay, and our minion population, of course, is 5. We still have our 5 minions, but now, let's move this here. You can see we do have Red Widow, the Guardian, in the dungeon, so she will activate last. So let's go over to our Wraith and see where it is going to move in the dungeon. And we are here with our Wraith here, and it's heading up to this skull pile node. base movement of 3, and of course it has Shadow Step. We'll activate that at the end of its turn. I have our D8. I have our patrol route die standing by in case it gets there. So generate some movement for it, and 4. So is that 4 and, so I knocked it off. 4 and 3 is 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna hold on to that one movement, and it will be going. I'm gonna go on the purple patrol route, and that is right up here. So it's just gonna go up, and I'm gonna kind of point it, and that way it's going on to our next minion. Wait, no. Almost forgot again. Shadow Step. On a 16 to 20, Shadow Step will activate. So let's see. Was it not the best roll, but no, it was an 8. 8. Okay, now on to our next minion. Okay, next up is our Skeletal Grunt. Base movement of 2. And remember, it was right here about to pick up a patrol route. So let's roll right here in Ogre's Lair. Let's roll the patrol route die 2. So that's a D20. Oops. D8. You know, you could actually use the D20 if you really want to have some crazy movement. Go right ahead. So that's just a 2 and a 2. So that's 4. Spawn point. Hold on to that 3 movement. It's going to go orange. 1, 2, and 3. So let's place it down this way. So it's heading into, what is this here? Oh, the Pit of Darkness. Okay, on to our next minion. Okay, and our Blackwood Prowler was right here, and yet was heading on the purple patrol route right here. So let's just set this aside. Let's gonna probably pick up the patrol route. There's its card, has a base movement of 5. Set that there, and 4 and 5, that's orange. So that's 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, and it'll move on the orange. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay, so we have these 2 minions in the Pit of Darkness. And we're going to move on to our second to last minion. Okay, next up is our Shadow Dweller, and it has a base movement of 4, and it's on actually a patrol route or skull pile node, and going to be picking up the patrol route. So let's roll right here. What's that? 6? Yep, a 6. So that's 6 and 4. That's 12. That's a lot. It's going to go orange. So what is that? 6 and 4. That's 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to move down here. 8, 9. It hit actually a spawn point, and we'll roll blue, and it's just going to go right here into the Chapel of Light North. So I'll point it down this way. It's moving on the blue patrol route. Okay, let's go to our last minion. Okay, and we are here with the Goblin Footman moving up onto the siege tile, and then we're going to, of course, after our Goblin Footman, which has a base movement of 3, it's going to be Red Widow's turn, and we're going to see how much movement she's going to get, and I'll show you a quadrant movement. So right here, base movement of 3. I'm going to roll the patrol route die now. So that's, if it does, purple. 2 and 3, that's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Nope. But I'm going to point him right there, signifying he will hit that patrol route. Now, Red Widow. Okay, guys. Red Widow is going to move, and I pulled the camera kind of way back because Guardians they can make their way like through the dungeon big time, as you're going to see. So again, we're just going to consult her monster card. Notice the 3Q stands for 3 quadrants. So she's going to move basically 3 times and just follow the patrol routes to the next skull pile node or spawn point. So that's how that works. And she is, oh, you know what? I put her there for a second. She was right there. Forgive me for that. Okay, so she is right there on that. Let's roll the patrol route die to see where Red Widow is going to go. Okay, that's purple. And consulting where she's at, the purple patrol route is right here. So just notice she's going to come like this down. Follow that. and right here. Okay, that's one movement. Roll again. Okay, so for her second movement, what is it? That's blue. Blue is right here, and she's just gonna go, hold on, I have to aim it this way so you can see. Okay, the blue patrol route is right here, and she's gonna go like this, down, kind of jump over this minion, and it's okay for her to occupy that space. Hold on, I'm gonna move you over so you can see all that. You know, because she's gonna be leaving that. So this is her final movement for her turn. Orange. Okay, let's take a look where the orange patrol route is. Okay, notice it's one of those footprint here. Hopefully you can see that. So it's on the green, so she's gonna go green. So following the patrol route, right over here. So hopefully you can see just, you know, from what I said, I mean, you know, she was way up there in the war room west, and she made it all the way over here in one turn. Guardians can move a lot on their turn. And there's actually, what is it, the Dreadthorn, and there's one more. They move 4 quadrants, so you got to watch out. All right, let's pull the camera back and wrap up turn 5. And turn 5 is a wrap. I hope that you really enjoyed this turn. I thought it was very fun. And again, I'm going to say it, we haven't even scratched the surface on this game. But I hope that you enjoyed all this. I hope that you enjoyed seeing, you know, all the different monsters in the game at the very top. I'm gonna just do a fly over the dungeon, point some stuff out. Here's our hero and mercenary in the Tomb of St. Viticus. That's done. But I hope you enjoyed this turn and you learned even more about the game. We're gonna try to make the way over here to get into the Ancient Depths, finish that up. Something I want to point out too that's kind of interesting, I just thought of when I was setting the camera up. Matari is going to be entering the dungeon, you know, our second and final mercenary. As soon as she moves in, this is going to trigger this goblin footman to raid. You know, it's a vagrant minion. We're going to put a raiding token on. So there's going to be some instant combat right away with that. So I wanted to point that out. But going back to our turn, I thought this was a really good turn. You know, you saw, you know, we have a guardian spawn now. You see how much they can move, and it's going to be fun when we take her on. So, turn 5, yes, it was long. Oh, legacy combat, you learned that. Maybe you'll want to play Dungeon Crusade that way. I had really a lot of fun showing you that and demonstrating it. So either way, revised combat, legacy mode, it's all good. All right, guys, I'm going to try to get turn 6 up as soon as I can, but I was told by the family we've got to clear the table. So turn 6, this is all going to be, well, that, you know, the decorative stuff will be gone. But I'll try to get back here as soon as I can, and I'm just busy with so many other things. But I'm enjoying this time because I've been wanting to do this for so long. Just hang out with people, play the game, let you see it, answer questions, and I really love this time with you. Okay, I'm gonna get to work. I hope everyone has a great first week of 2022. Again, I wish you all the very best. Take care, stay safe, and there's so much more in store for Dungeon Crusade. Secret stuff in store, so stay tuned. All right, I'll see you in turn 6. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.